Hi. Before I start, the next person that tells me my natural hair isn't that bad can actually go and eat a table, because if that's not pubes, then what is it? I love how you can see my bras hanging off on my door behind me. This is my favourite bra, mainly because it makes me look like I have boobs when I don't. So I don't do this very often, and I think I probably should do this a bit more, but I kind of just felt like having a one-on-one conversation. This could be a really long video, this could be a really short video, but I'm gonna like try and keep it as uncut as possible and just sit here and talk to you about what's on my mind, everything that's going on, and saying thank you to you, because recently my channel's had like kind of a spike. I know I don't have like loads of subscribers, I have far from a lot of subscribers, but the last week it's doubled and it's continuing to like grow, and it's crazy. My submission video to Tana Mojo's collab channel, that got 1,000 views in 2 days. Like, that's a lot for me. That was crazy. I never thought that I'd have that. I thought that my videos would be getting like 50 views and I'd have like 1 or 2 regular people. But no, I'm seeing like the same names, like so many names on every single video, like the same ones, people coming back and appreciating me. It's really weird. It's never something that I thought I'd sort of be able to do, and if my channel didn't grow anymore from how it is, I'd still feel like I've succeeded, because I've gone above and beyond what I originally planned to do. And I don't have that many people on my channel who are mean to me, who are like say bad stuff. I don't have that many haters. I used to have one little hater, but I clicked on his channel and he was like 12, so I was like whatever. Like, he called me a racist in my video with my black friend, so like okay, natural logic, great. And yeah, and then on another video I had some guy that commented throw up with like the asterisks on it, like what are you, like, and I was like, me. So yeah, generally everyone is so nice and people seem to have so much faith in me. People seem to think that I'm gonna turn into something big. Like, no. That's just, I keep trying to tell people like I really doubt that's gonna happen, but no one's like listening to me. It's pretty crazy and everything's just kind of really overwhelming me right now, but in the best way possible. I haven't had the best like good few months, as you know if you watch like my 2016, yeah, I've been having sex in 2016. I haven't, I promise I'm not a porn star. Like, my 2016 has been the worst year of my life video. It wasn't like a bad year compared to what some people could be going through, but it was probably like my worst year, you know, up to date with my life, because I haven't, you know, I've been alive for nearly 16 years, that's it. Like, it's not long, so it's not difficult to pick a worst year out of all of those, you know. And this one is just one that I think is gonna stick in my mind for like probably the rest of my life. Like, I've had a really bad injury. If you want to see my leg, like, it's really gross. Like, I have no muscle. Look, if I tense, you can't see anything, and my knee's really swollen and I can barely like bend it. I can bend it like that much. That's it. Wow, this is so flattering. Whereas like that's my other one, like I have pretty bony knees usually. So yeah, everyone's been like crazily nice to me and I don't know why I deserve this. Like, I don't particularly think I'm like special, you know. I don't think I'm like deserving of something. To an extent, I think I'm somewhat talented, and that's not me being vain, that's just me saying that I'm good at some things. Like, that's not being vain, that's just, you know, having some confidence in yourself, which is something I do want to touch on. And, you know, I've always known I was good at things. I've always been good at music. Like, I can play the ukulele, I can play the guitar. I'm like sort of playing the piano. I can sing. I've constantly been to like theatre schools, been to dance schools throughout my whole life until the end of last year. So I know that I am good at those things, I guess. I can draw, and I wanted to do a video like showing all of like my artwork and stuff, which I don't know if you want to see that, tell me. Like, but with all of those things, I'm not the best at them, if you know what I mean. There's people out there better than me. Like, of course there's always someone better than you. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I like all of those things. I love all of those things. But I'm very mediocre at them. So if someone, like, looked at me doing it, they'd be like, oh yeah, you're, like, really good at that. You're really talented. But, like, I'm not good enough at art. I'm not good enough at music to be able to, like, succeed in that field, you know. Everyone would just be like, well, you're incredibly average. But then there's YouTube. I've loved YouTube for, like, as long as I can remember. Like, it was my retreat when, wait, I really wanted to drink. I forgot. Okay. YouTube was my retreat when I was younger, and I was very sort of different, I guess. Like, I was very socially awkward. I didn't really do what all the popular people were doing. I sort of did my own thing. I was okay with that, but it wasn't, like, widely accepted, and I wasn't bullied or anything. Like, I had a lot of friends, you know, everyone sort of liked me, but I wasn't, like, I was never, like, a cool kid, you know, and I'm still not. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm really okay with that. I'm okay with where I am. I'm really happy with myself. I'm really happy with who I am because I'm me. That sounds really dumb. That was a good one. But yeah, for a while it took me a while to come to terms with, like, Kiera, this is who you are and it's not gonna change. Like, this is who you are forever, so you better learn to love yourself. And yeah, starting YouTube, I have gained so much confidence. It's absolutely insane. Every time I upload a video, I get the nicest, sweetest comments from people, like, telling me that they think I'm pretty and funny, good at YouTube, you know, all of the above, which is something, like, I don't get in excessive amounts in real life, I guess. No, I'm not complaining about that. I don't need to be complimented to be validated. Like, I sort of think that I'm, like, not gross and I have an okay face and, you know, general things, but I'm trying to not sound vain. But it's just really nice and really empowering to hear that from complete random strangers who you don't know. And I know it's sincere because I was in that, like, position for the longest time, like, being a member of the audience, like, contributing, telling people that I loved, that I thought they looked great, that I thought they were hilarious, that they made my day, that they made me happy. Like, their video distracted me from whatever bad was happening in my life because I was there once, you know? And it's so amazing to get that from other people, so I wanted to say thank you and maybe give you some advice, because I do get a lot of comments on my videos saying that, like, oh, I really want to start YouTube, I'm too nervous, like, things like this, like, I don't want people to find out. Like, a lot of people Snapchat me and talk to me on Twitter and slide in my DMs, and I just say, just go for it. That's what I did. And you never know, like, people don't tease me about it because I guess I'm not bad at it. What reason would they have to tease me about doing something that I love? That would be like me teasing someone that plays the flute for playing the flute because they enjoy it, you know? Like, I guess I'm just trying to say, what am I trying to say? I just guess I wanted to give you all some advice. If you want to start a YouTube channel, go for it. Take it from me. I started a YouTube channel when I was 11, okay? And I started uploading videos and I realised I had a passion for it back then, but then I was kind of like, oh, I'm too young, like, it's really bad, like, So I deleted all my videos, and yeah, they are really bad, but it was sort of like a period of my life, you know? It was a good period of my life as well. It was just part of me growing up. And they were bad, so I would suggest starting YouTube when you're older, so you don't have to, like, cringe. I'd suggest starting YouTube about my age, you know, like 15. I think that's a good solid age. Like, you're old enough to know if what you're doing is cringy or not, unless you're completely brain dead. yet you're still young enough to be down with the kids and like relate to everyone and be funny in a way people who would want to watch you would understand. And also I wanted to give a little shout out to a fan account, my first ever fan account. It used to be called Love You Kira, but now I think it's called Kira Appreciation. Here it is. You should really go follow it if it's gonna, oh my god, if it's gonna like focus. That's crazy. What? Who would have thought that someone would have made it as a new edit that I haven't seen yet? Yeah, crazy, right? And it's run by this really sweet girl called Fia, and she's from Norway, so shout out to you. And another thing, people keep telling me like, don't forget us when you're famous. People seem adamant I'm gonna be big. And there's no way on earth I'd forget anyone. Like, not that I think I am, because I don't think I am, but there's no way on earth I would forget the people who put me where I was. I'm not like that. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not a social climber. I don't, you know, I don't use people either. I reply to every single comment. Every time I get a little notification at the corner of my like screen saying, oh, new activity on video, I freak out. Like inside I go like, woo! And then I reply to it. And if someone's having like a bad day or telling me about something in their life, like I wrote some paragraph to a girl earlier, and I don't see it as me doing like charity. I see it as like I genuinely enjoy interacting with you guys. I love it when you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram and like slide in my DMs and say hi and let me learn a bit about you. And I made a YouTube Snapchat which I add people back on, like everyone back on, put it here. It's just kierabridget. And yeah, oh my god, a helicopter. They could have just got a car for it. I just want to say thank you. For the last few days I've been extremely happy and it's really crazy, and I just wanted to tell anyone that may be watching to have a little bit of faith in yourself, be confident, because it could get you to where I am. And I know I'm not anywhere particularly special, but I'm content and I'm happy, and I think that's everything everyone should strive for, no matter what level you're at, I guess. So yeah, if you haven't watched it already, please go and watch my entry submission video thing to Tana Mojo's collab channel, because if I was accepted onto that thing, I don't know when the end date is for it or whatever, but if I was to be able to be on there, I'd actually probably get diarrhea, like no joke. I know it's a bit more of a serious video, not my usual thing, and I guess that's it. I guess, like, follow me on all my social media. I will leave it below. And yeah, I'm gonna bye. And the helicopter's back.